Jay Wallen here. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. Today we're going to talk about soft plastic storage and soft plastic organization here on the shelf, and how I put my soft plastics together and get them from this into my Hobie kayak ready to go for a tournament. There's a lot of different ways that I have stored soft plastics. There's a lot of different ways that I've seen other people store soft plastics. I've used the big Ziploc bag route. I've seen people use the pegboard route. I've seen people use the Tupperware bins. There's a lot of different systems out there, a lot of different things that people have done. This is something that I have found works for me, and so I'm going to share it with you. First off, these are my bins. These are just some hefty bins. Nothing special. I think I've still got the sticker. Yeah, still got the sticker on the back. These are the Hefty High-Rise Pro. No brake base, secure latch, 4.5 gallon storage totes. And as you can see, I've got little labels on here. I've got 7 of these totes. I probably could have used an extra one, but for right now, I've got 7. I've got them labeled up. Got worms, Neds, drop shots. Got a whole thing of swim baits, my flukes and my tubes, my cross trailers, and any kind of flipping baits. Got creatures down here like brush hogs, lizards, that kind of stuff. And then of course got a whole bin dedicated to the Senko, right? I mean, what wouldn't be natural if you just didn't have a ton of Senkos. But let me show you guys how these things are stored. This is my swim bait container, and I can already smell the squid of the Keitech right now. So that's pretty much how I have, it's 99% Keitechs. But there's some different things in here. There's some Castaic Jerky J's and a couple other little swim baits I keep on hand. But that's my swim bait container. And I tell you what, these latches are great too. They've got a 2-stage latch to them. And it really secures it up really good and tight. But those are my bins. I thought that I would really prefer having clear see-through bins, but as long as you get good labels, it really doesn't matter. So this is how I store them. This is how I keep everything on the shelf. As I acquire more soft plastics, as we all do, I'm sure I'll probably have to pick up a couple more of these hefty storage containers. They were only about $7.50, I think, $7.50. Picked them up at Lowe's. So they're pretty cheap, but they're going to keep your stuff protected. They're going to keep everything sealed up, nice, neat, and organized. Now, the important thing, this is just how I like to keep my soft plastics here at home on the shelf. So what do you do when it's tournament time and you need a little bit of everything? That's where the Bass Mafia money bag comes in handy. These are basically like your Ziploc bags, but they're so much more durable. They've got a zipper. Now these have been put through the ringer. I'm not going to say that the quality's not the best, because I have pretty much abused these bags. But they've got a seal on them, just like a Ziploc seal, and then they also have a zipper. So if one fails, you can pretty much rely on the other. But these money bags, I think I've got 4 of them. I picked these up a number of years ago, and they were really cheap. But they're just made out of such good plastic, and they just work so well. That's what I use. That's what I do. If I'm getting ready to go on a tournament, I'll go through and I'll pick out, some of my favorite baits out of each of these bins that I think I'm going to need. And I'll fill up my money bags with them. And that's what goes in the boat with me. That's what goes in the kayak. If I'm going somewhere where I think I could run through just a ton of swim baits, I might take the whole bin of swim baits and just leave it in my truck or leave it at the house I'm staying at. Or something like that. But more often than not, I can usually put together a pretty good soft plastics, outfit by just filling up these money bags. But what's so nice about it is you get home from a tournament and your money bag's busting at the seams with Senkos. It's so easy just to dump this out, go through all your stuff, and get them right back where they go. If you need to replace any, it kind of helps you keep it fresh in your mind of what you're running low on. You know, maybe I need to go buy some Ultra Vibe Speed Craws or some Green Pumpkin Cinco's or something like that. But this is just a really clean system to help keep you organized while you're at home. And then it makes for a nice, neat little package when you're trying to get out on the water in your kayak. So if you've been following me lately, the last little bit, a lot of my tackle tip videos have been about tackle organization at home and tackle organization in the kayak. And the name of the game for me is, you know, I have a lot of tackle, and I'm sure you guys do too. And you can't take it all with you. So the best thing to do is to find a way where you can condense a lot of your tackle down to the key pieces that you know you'll use and get them into easy transportable boxes or containers like the money bags. And then you've got a complete system down. You know, my terminal tackle boxes always stay in the boat. Those CalCoast battle boxes, those things are underneath my seat, ready to go at all times. In my H crate, I'm gonna have my money bags with all my soft plastics. I'm gonna have my my clear hard bait box with all my crankbaits and hard baits in them. Next we'll get into chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, A-rigs, some of the other miscellaneous baits that you might need to take. But if you utilize this system of getting everything condensed down into easy to manage containers, use a good storage crate on your kayak, you're going to have plenty of room. You're going to maximize your weight of your tackle, and you're going to have everything you need all at your fingertips. You shouldn't ever feel like you don't have what you need on the water. And so the way I've got my system set up, there's never a time where I'm out on the water and I'm just like, gosh, I don't have something. You know, you never want to have that feeling. And so keeping everything organized and getting a nice selection to take out on your trip, whether it's a weekend trip or you're trying to get out on a tournament, or maybe you're even taking a week-long trip somewhere. This is a great way to keep all your stuff organized and maximize and be efficient on the water. That's what this is all about. It's about being efficient and maximizing your time on the water so that you're not fumbling around looking for, man, where's that bomb shot? Or where's that, where's my Kitex at? Or where's my Cinco's at? You know, all this stuff should be readily accessible. You should know right where it is and you should be able to get it quickly. And that's what I think this system allows you to do. That wraps up my soft plastics organization tackle tip for you guys. Get yourself some money bags. Get yourself some, some containers of some sort. I like the Hefties. They got Rubbermaid and all the different brands out there. Find something that works for you and use it. Get your stuff organized, and I think you're going to be better fishermen because of it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please hit thumbs up. Please hit subscribe. All that stuff helps. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you're enjoying some of these tackle tips. Make sure to stay tuned. We'll catch you guys next week.